Today we're talking about the current situation with All I Want for Christmas Is You and the UK singles chart. Hey kids, Treacle here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm sharing my love and enjoyment for Mariah's music here on my channel, and throughout the month of December, I've got lots of fun Christmas content. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. So today we need to talk about All I Want for Christmas Is You and the current situation with the UK charts. There was a little bit of confusion overnight because there was a chart that announced Mariah is #1, and that was going around on Twitter. They even tagged Mariah trying to get her attention, and there are several news outlets here in the UK that are reporting Mariah is #1. She is #1 on that chart, but sadly it is not the official chart. I don't want to burst bubbles and pour cold water on everyone, but sadly it's not the official chart. We have a rival chart situation. The official Big Top 40 is based on Apple data only, so Apple Music streams and iTunes downloads plus commercial radio airplay. It's announced Sunday evenings. It has been a rival to the UK's official singles chart for I don't know how long now, but quite some time. It's a respectable chart, but it just isn't the official UK chart. That comes out on Friday. So we actually knew a couple of days beforehand that Mariah is at #2. She rose from number 14 to #2. And then just 2 days later, she's #1, she's #1. No, we found out 2 days ago, she's only #2. We will find out this Friday if Mariah manages to make it to the official UK #1 spot on the official UK chart. So the one we need to look out for on Friday, you guys, is the UK singles chart, currently entitled the Official Singles Chart, and it's compiled by the Official Charts Company, or the OCC, on behalf of the British record industry. And that lists the top selling singles in the UK based upon physical sales, paid for downloads, and streaming. The Top 40 chart is first issued live on air on BBC Radio 1 on Fridays from 4 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. So it's around that 5:45 p.m., 5:45 p.m. this Friday that the top positions will be announced, and that is when we will know if Mariah actually has made #1. I really hope she makes the #1 spot because right now she is #2 on the official UK chart, and it's the 4th year in a row that this has happened. Let's have a quick look at the history of the single here in the UK. When the song first came out 26 years ago, it hit #2. That was its peak. A year later, it was getting enough sales, attention, airplay. I'm not exactly sure how it all worked. Obviously, there was no streaming back then. So it's physical sales and airplay only, it must have been. It got to number 59. Then in 2007, the integration of downloaded music into the charts over here became complete. We had downloads eligible to chart, whether that was with a physical release or not. So 2007, we saw the song come back at #4, and then you can see how it has danced around the top 20 for several years, but it has been the past 4 years, as you can see, 2017, 18, 19, and so far this year that Mariah has peaked again at the #2 position. Last year, Mariah came very close, and in many people's opinion, including my own, she was robbed of the #1 spot. She was on track to take it, but then some of her, now help me out in the comments, it was either sales or streams were not attributed to her. There was a cover version or something, or like a music video that wasn't her version, it was a different rendition, and a lot of her chart points were given to that, and that held her back. She was shy by 151 units or something, if memory serves me correct. It was very painful, and I maybe have blocked this memory. So I can't remember the ins and outs, but there was a big fudge up with some of the points and statistics. It wasn't corrected, and we had to live with Mariah peaking at #2 last year. So this year we need justice. This year the song really does need to go to #1. For those of you watching from America, well, how do our charts over here work? Well, the official UK chart is calculated by sales as well as streams for music and video, but it just depends whether the user is using a free subscription or a paid one as to how much the streams count. So for example, 100 paid streams will equal 1 sale, and it's going to take 600 free streams to get that 1 sale. So there is that impact on whether the user is using a free subscription or a paid one. That will have an impact, of course. But you may also have heard of ACR, Accelerated Chart Ratio, and this has an impact on points over here as well. So over here, we've got standard chart ratio, SCR, and accelerated chart ratio, ACR. So first up, standard. New releases will have a streaming to sales ratio of 100 to 1 in case of premium streams. So for example, if you have 100 streams, that counts to one sale, like we said before. If it's an ad-funded stream, so if you're watching for free, you're not subscribed to Apple Music, you're just watching for free or listening to free somehow, it takes 600 streams to get that one sale point. So for example, let's say a new release comes out and it picks up 15,000 streams in this new week, it's the first week of release. 9,000 of those streams are premium. So they are on paid for devices. But then 6,000 are made up by ad-funded revenue. So they are the places where you're watching it for free, but there's ads there. So in total, it's going to have 90 premium sales points and 10 ad-funded sales points. And that's how it would get 100. And then a few years ago, I can't remember when, someone please tell me in the comments, this new thing of accelerated chart ratio was brought in because using only standard, it meant that we had singles that were staying on the charts for too long. I think at one point people were kicking off because we had Ed Sheeran with 16 songs in the top 20 or something, and it was just really hard for any new songs to, penetrate and break through. So we entered the age of ACR. And what that does is it basically diminishes how effective the streams are. So after 3 consecutive weeks of decline, okay, then the ratios change. So whereas before you needed 100 streams to get a sale point, well, now you need 200, okay? And same, it doubles with the funded streams. Whereas before you needed 600 to get one sales point, you now need 1,200 to get that sales point. So what that means is after your first 3 weeks of having a new song over here, great, okay, well done, you've had your full streaming points and everything, but now we're going to slash them by 50%, we're going to cut them in half to make room for new releases to come through and have a shot. Mariah clearly is in the accelerated bracket because she's with a song that's well over 3 weeks old. She is on the chart with a song 26 years old. So that means that a new song that comes out, if Mariah and the new song have the same number of streams, Mariah will get half the number of points that go forward for the chart. Over here in the UK, for the past 4, 5, or maybe 6 weeks now, Ariana Grande has been number 1 with the positions. Yay for Ariana, but now she's stepping down, making room. She is on accelerated chart ratio points, so her streams have been slashed in half to make room for other songs to come up. And, well, let's have a quick chat. Where is Mariah right now in the charts? How is she doing? What are her chances? As I said, Mariah is currently number 2. That was confirmed on Friday, December 4th. She was in number 2 position behind Ariana Grande, but Mariah is generating some huge streaming numbers, which we need because they do get cut in half when it comes to points, as we've said. How is she doing after the weekend? Well, yesterday, Monday, December 6th, the official charts company reported that Mariah is 1,300 copies ahead of Wham's Last Christmas. So that's very interesting that Wham's Last Christmas is also having a huge resurgence. But I have seen some figures today, Tuesday, December 6th, from a strong source in the music industry that indicates that Mariah has extended her lead over Wham, and she is now just over 2,000 copies ahead. So right now, Mariah is poised to take the number 1 spot on Friday, but the race isn't quite over. Last Christmas by Wham obviously could really increase and that could overtake her. We really hope not. And there is some outside competition from some Amazon originals. Jess Glynn has a cover of This Christmas and Justin Bieber has his cover of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, and these pose some threat. I think more Jess Glynn. I think in the midweek so far she's number 3, number 4. So yeah, she's got a bit of a chance there perhaps. Those are the facts as I know them and everything as I understand it as I sit here and record this. Mariah is on track to be number 1 this Friday, but we just have to wait and see. I really wanted it to happen last year. I really wanted her to be number 1 in the US and the UK at the same time. It didn't happen. It should have. She got robbed. We were mad. We got over it, but we're here now. We're in a great position. Mariah is ahead in sales. She has radio play over here because we do play the song. Keep streaming, keep buying, keep gifting the songs for friends, family, whoever you can get a copy to. Let's make it happen. I feel confident, I feel hopeful, so hopeful it's going to happen at long last this Friday. So what I'm going to do is live stream here on my channel as the chart is announced. So it starts at 4 p.m. and it goes through to 5:45. I'm not going to sit on my channel for an hour 45. What I'm going to do is invite you to come join me 5:30 p.m. UK time as we get to the last few songs. Mariah hopefully will be number one, but I will be here and you can hear the results with me wherever you are in the world. You can tune in and we can celebrate together or commiserate together if we don't do it. But yeah, let's do that. Live stream this Friday, 5:30 p.m. UK time. That's 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we can listen to the last few songs of the chart together and find out live here on my channel if Mariah is going to number one. Which, by the way, would be a really big deal because Mariah only has 2 UK number ones, Without You and Against All Odds featuring Westlife. So she hasn't had a song that she has written go to number one ever over here in the UK, which I find criminal. So yeah, it really does need to happen. Before I go, a quick shout out to an amazing lamb over here in the UK named Jeffrey Ingold, who has been campaigning to help get the song to number one and recently appeared in the news on national television, sharing his love for Mariah and hyping the song.
A superfan thinks an historic injustice is about to be rectified.
I can't even put into words how exciting it is. I know how much it will mean to Mariah, and it's been...
Do you?
I do, because she cares so much about her music, and she loves Christmas, and that's what makes me love Christmas, and this song just captures the spirit of Christmas for so many people, and so after 26 years, she's finally getting the credit she deserves in the UK. There's just one thing I need.
Jeffrey, that is amazing. We love to see it. 10 points to you, sir. So I hope that clears up any confusion. I hope that kind of lays the current situation out. I don't know everything. If I'm missing some figures or some explanations of how the chart's put together and things, help me out, help everyone out and contribute in the comments. You're very welcome to. So yeah, I'll see you here Friday if you want to come and join me. The times will be in the description below. I'll set the video up so you can set a reminder. Join me here Friday for the live stream and let's find out if All I Want for Christmas Is You can finally hit the number one spot in the UK after a 26-year wait. I really hope so. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm Treacle Tots on social media. I will see you back here on Friday, but between now and then, you know there's more videos coming, so stay tuned. Cheers, thanks a lot.